Hello and welcome to News Mobile Editor's Wrap. I am Saurabh Shukla. Behind me is the real corridors of India's democracy, the Parliament of India. And today we are talking about a tale of two elections, a tale from the two important students' university elections in JNU and Delhi University. In Delhi University, over 50,000 students voted and they elected candidates from AVVP. 3 were won by them and 1 to NSUI affiliated to the Congress. AVVP is the students' organ of the ruling BJP. A lot of union ministers, prominent politicians have been former presidents of Delhi University Students' Union, notable including Arun Jaitley, the finance minister, Vijay Goyal, Minister of State in the Modi government, people like Ajay Makan, who heads the Delhi Congress. So certainly the national mood in some ways is reflected by these student elections. So what does this mean? In JNU, there was a complete left sweep. A united left defeated AVVP, which was trying to make a comeback of sorts. There were a lot of violent scenes in the campus. The counting was stalled. So unlike the DU student elections, elections in JNU are conducted entirely by students. There is the election commission which is there and they conduct the elections. So there is a difference in the student profile. While primarily in DU, the 50,000 students who voted were undergraduates, so 18 to 21. So clearly it reflects that somehow Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister's image, is there intact amongst these voters, and especially some of them will be the first time voters who will be voting in 2019 polls. Whereas if you see the JNU result, clearly more of them are research scholars, in a way some of them are doing their PhD, some of them are postgraduate. They seem to be more affiliated to left or to be veering towards the left parties, although even the rightist camp is not far behind. So clearly, what does it suggest? There are 3 big takeaways. First, the 2019 elections is still far open. There are no clear winners. While it seems that the ruling BJP still has an edge, it will be the election of alliances. If the combined opposition can join hands, they can really make sure they can keep their differences aside, they can give a big fight to the ruling BJP. Otherwise, Prime Minister Modi and his alliance has an edge. The second takeaway, students, especially younger students, seem to be veering towards the BJP. The Prime Minister's charisma and the magic still seems to hold sway for the younger voters who are getting in to vote for the first time perhaps in the 2019 elections. That's the second takeaway. Despite the fact that Congress has relatively younger leader, Rahul Gandhi, not so young anymore, but the youngsters do not seem to be finding him a favorite, and certainly opposition will have to feel a united face which is acceptable to these young voters. Takeaway number 3, you cannot have and you cannot think that anti-incumbency will be the deciding factor. Even though BJP will have a lot of anti-incumbency going into election 2019, but if you see the DU results, it does not seem that anti-incumbency is playing a big role. The other factor was, just to like a footnote, that while DU elections were held with voting machines, JNU elections were on manual votes. So that's just a footnote. But I can tell you, election 2019 is going to be very exciting, and we are going to get you every bit of the action on these elections here at News Mobile. Do go and check out our other explainers on issues that matter to you. Do stay tuned to News Mobile.